and welcome to this video. Today I'm very jankily talking about video edits and kind of the philosophy behind video editing, kind of what I do, and just describing them and talking about it because I had video ideas for this week and last week, but this is all I can come up with right now and that I have the emotional capacity to talk about. So let's talk about it. Here is the edit that I made of BTS, Dynamite, PTD, and Butter. I have like all the BTS music videos downloaded in my computer and just have them in a file, so I just edit with music videos usually. I actually don't like editing with performance videos. I just think it's like kind of not the vibe that I'm going for when I make edits. I don't know. That's my personal opinion. I always download videos at the highest quality possible. Don't ask me how to download things. You can figure it out yourself. I believe in you. Like Jimin is doing here. Bang. I believe in you. And I'm editing to the song Checklist by Max. I think he also has a feature on this. I don't remember what the feature's name was. So when it comes to this edit, I basically have the clips that I cut up to match the song, and then I have a bunch of text overlays. By the way, I have not done coloring or any type of color grading on the music video. I'm gonna do that after this because I just kind of want to talk about like the bare bones of how a video edit works, kind of in my opinion. I know some people are more advanced video editors and they're gonna talk about like more advanced things, but I feel like when it comes to fan edits, there's a lot of like philosophy behind it that is specific to fandoms and to fans that is like separate from video editing as like an actual job or occupation or hobby, because fan edits come out of a place of like love, out of fan labor, and it's quite different from like editing an actual video or editing a music video or anything like that. Like fan edits are like specifically their own thing. For me, when it comes to fan edits, I like to edit around the chorus of a song and the lyrics. Some people like to edit on the beats, some people do different transitions. I like to do text overlays, that's just like my type of thing. I like to do lyrics, I like to emphasize certain parts of the music, because there's like different parts of a song that you want to bring emphasis to. And the whole point of making a fan edit is to kind of celebrate either the thing that you're editing to or the music you're editing to, or celebrating both simultaneously. This edit that I made today is also inspired by an edit that I think I made in 2020 when Max's album first came out, and it has the same type of text overlay and everything, but this one that I'm making today is much longer, and it's also horizontal and not a vertical video that I had posted to Instagram and TikTok. So something that artists do, no matter what type of art that you make, you go back to the things that you've made in the past, and sometimes you might recreate them or you might reflect on them in some type of way. I like to recreate a lot of my edits, or if I don't recreate them, I like to remix or choose to do something new, kind of inspired by my previous edits. Because I find that it's really important to do those things, especially in a fan setting, so that way you can explore different things that you've done. And through that exploration, you can kind of find cool and new innovative ways to edit and to have fun with the edits that you're making. So something that I really like is in this section of the video, it goes from, let me play it now. It goes from Jimin and Dynamite to Butter. Okay, so in this section, I basically took a bunch of the black and white scenes from the Butter music video and I cut them together, as you can see in this part. And then for this part where it comes to Jin, there's this like split second between this up close shot of him and then this further away shot with him and the other members. And then it goes into this shot. So I'm just gonna play that one really quick. So when it says love it in the song lyrics, it's like cuts from here to here. And through that, it's kind of like emphasizing that specific part of the song and also adding like something more dynamic to engage with in edits. One thing I think that a lot of people who are new to editing fall into the trap of is being slow to cut things. Personally, I feel like when you're editing something, you should strive to cut things as much as possible, because you need movement since these edits are so short, especially on things like TikTok and Instagram, or it's longer and you won't keep the viewer engaged. Because let's say, for instance, some people have long sections of just unedited, uncut footage, and when they do that, you're not actually doing anything with the edit. You're not remixing it, you're not adding something new, something different to keep people engaged. You want to have a lot of different cuts and a lot of different clips, so that way you'll create something that will continuously catch someone's eye. A lot of edits, what we call now edits, are basically this current generation's FMVs, or fan music videos. And fan music videos, especially from the 2000s and 2010s, were inspired by actual music videos. They were inspired by music videos, and music videos are very much fast-paced, fast-cut types of videos. And this type of editing style is something that I still subscribe to as someone who grew up in the 2010s and very much has like my fandom basis and what I understand about fandom rooted in the 2010s. Of course, today there's a lot of new types of edits, like the slow motion edit from TikTok and a lot of templates used by short form video editors. But sort of my philosophy behind video edits is that they have to be something engaging and something that's celebratory. It shouldn't be something that's just long clips without any cuts, without anything remixing or doing anything with it. You can use just one music video to make an edit of something, but there should be something engaging about that still. You should use different parts of the video, maybe don't do it in chronological order of how the music video is edited. Like, video edits are supposed to be remixes, they're supposed to be something that's really engaging with the viewer and the audience. And I really encourage people who are new to video editing to do something that they want to do and attempt to do it. Like, especially if you watch a lot of video edits, you should always watch a lot of video edits, no matter what art you do. You should always watch the art and like view the art and reflect on the art around you that other people create, because it's important to helping develop your own art. And also I want to talk about kind of the materials and what you use to create art, or like fan art, or like fan edits, or anything like that. For me right now, I'm using Wondershare Filmora. It's like a free thing, but I pay so that way I don't have the watermark on it. And a lot of people might be weird, like, oh, you need to use like professional things to edit, or if you use this, it's like haha funny. But there's a lot of great things you can make with just things like QCut Clip, which is free on the App Store, or if you use VideoStar, or you use iMovie, there really is unlimited things you can do with just the tools you have at your disposal. I always tell people that you can create art with whatever you have. If you want to draw, you don't need an expensive pencil. You can literally just buy a 50-cent pencil from a store, and that is your art tool. Go draw everywhere you want. And the same thing applies to like fan edits, to fan art, just anything that is fan artistically related. You can create edits on whatever you want. Like for me personally, I know how to use professional video programs, but I don't use them for fan edits because it's just easier to kind of cut and splice videos and add audio and do everything in this type of way for me. So you never want a fan edit thing to be hard. You never want it to be a source of pain for you. It should be freeing. It should be fun. Like me making this edit to a fun song that I really like, yeah, it's great. I love this edit so much. I've worked on it for the last couple days. It's great. I should actually be working on other videos, but I chose not to because I thought it would just be very enriching to my life, and also for you guys to hear about how I make this type of edit and how editing is important to me and kind of like my philosophy behind editing. So thank you for listening to my thoughts about video editing, and I hope you have a lovely day. And remember to always stay thoughtful. Forgot to say it, sorry.